Hello, people. My name is Beatriz Escudero, and in this opportunity, I'm going to talk about principles and procedures of materials development for language learning. First, I'm going to answer one question. That question is next. What should ELT materials have? ELT material should have exposed the learners to language in authentic use, help learners to pay attention to features of authentic input, provide the learners with opportunities to use the target language to achieve communicative purpose. And number four, provide opportunities for outcome feedback and achieve impact in the sense that they arouse and sustain the learner's curiosity and attention. It means that when you are teaching a second language, to you have to do the students be motivated um, to participate in class. You have to sustain the students or the learners. You have to sustain their curiosity and attention too. And the last one is stimulate intellectual, aesthetic, and emotional involvement. That is so important. Um, the second one I'm going to explain to you the principles of materials development. They are six principles. Let's continue. Uh, Proposals for principled approaches to the development of ELT materials. Effective materials for target learners in principled and current ways. The principle number one is a prerequisite for language acquisition is that the learners are exposed to a rich, meaningful, and comprehensible input of language in use. The second one is the learners have to be engaged both affectively and cognitively too in the language experience. It means that you have to maintain the students engaged in affectively and cognitively when they are in class, when they are learning the second language. And the third one is communicative competence. This is the third principle, and in this principle, language learners who achieve positive effects are much more likely to achieve communicative competence than those who do not. It means that the tests and tasks that you propose them they should be interesting, relevant, and enjoyable for them. In this principle, you have to stimulate emotive responses through the use of music, song, literature, art, etc. The fourth um, principle is language. Two, language learners can benefit from using those mental research which they typically utilize when acquiring and using their language one or native language. It means that in this principle, you have to make use of activities which get learners to visualize and or use inner speech before, during, and after experiences, writing or spoken tests. You have to make use of activities which help the learners to reflect on their mental activity during a task and then to try to make more use of mental strategies in a similar task. Um, the next principle is uh, the principle when language learners can benefit from noticing silent features of the input. In this principle, you have to make use an experiential approach in which the learners are first of all provided with an experience which enhance them holistically. In this principle, the students should participate and be motivated in class. They are in 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 this way they they are enhanced holistically. The next one is um, principle number 6, and the last one too is when learners need opportunities to use language to to achieve communicative purpose. In this principle, you have to provide many opportunities for the learners to produce language in order to achieve intended outcomes and design output activities so that they help learners to develop their ability to communicate fluently, accurately, and effectively. That's all. I hope this video can can be productive for you. Goodbye.